Hello. Now for the fun tank, because this thing, the Kame, is absolutely insane. This tank has 330 alpha damage with 235 standard penetration. Not very good for tier 9, I'm aware, but about average of what you expect at tier 9. Think of the 430 and the E50, for example. The premium round then bumps up to 280 pen, which is what the majority of people are going to fire in this thing. The HE rounds are 53 pen with 430 alpha damage. You have a 40-second reload time with 1.5-second intraclip and 5 shells in the magazine. This gives you 2,100 DPM, and you'll notice there is a cooldown mechanic. We'll move on to that in a second. Dispersion is 0.58 if you do not have the cooldown mechanic, and 0.29 if you do, with a 1.8-second aim time. And you also have 7 degrees of gun depression. Now, the cooldown mechanic on this tank is not really that useful if you're trying to just burst people. In fact, it's completely irrelevant. And you may look at this 0.58 dispersion and think, Max, I'm not going to hit anything that's worse than a KV2, worse than an FV. Where are my shells going to go? Well, in my experience, it's just a complete lie. 0.5 dispersion, by the way. And the thing is, with this kind of dispersion at the distances you're actually going to be playing, you don't notice it. When I was playing and it was fully maxed out, this went down to 0.5, and you would think that that's really bad. I didn't notice any difference. Just further proving my point that accuracy is really thoroughly irrelevant in this game, especially if you have high one or a low one. You get 1,650 hit points, which is ironically exactly the same clip potential that you have. You go at 55 km/h forwards, 18 in reverse, and 20 power to weight. You have 10% camo rating, which is not very good, and we have 390 meters view range. Now, if you do use normal camo on this tank, you go up to 13%, and then if you do camo crew, etc., then maybe, yeah, we can get it up a bit higher. But really, for the distances that you're going to be playing this tank in, not really that useful. And the armor on this vehicle is, well, not really that great. 200mm, which you might think is good, but this is tier 9, remember. Everything is going to pen this, and you even have a 70mm cupola at the very top. Not to mention you can't side scrape because this exists, and yeah, overall, no armor on this vehicle. Now, when I was playing this tank, I was running hardening, vents, and then stab. You could alternatively remove the hardening and go for experimental turbo, for example, but I feel that the trading ability on this tank is way too good to pass up on the hardening. And you obviously want the vents and the stab because, well, the vents is going to get the reload time down overall, and also the stab is going to help you out massively. If you're playing this without stab, I don't know what you're doing. For the crew on this tank, this is what I set up for the commander, the gunner, the driver, and then the loader. Now, the ammo choice on this tank is, yeah, pretty simple. You're just going to go for full gold, because even if you are firing full gold, this is a premium vehicle. You're going to earn credits or break even without a booster, as long as you have a premium account. Now, you could go for a 50-50 loadout, but these 235 pen are just pathetic at tier 9. Nobody really fires them on the E50 or the 430. There's no reason to do so here. The only downside of firing the premium round is that the shell velocity is slower, but it doesn't really matter when you're only 100 meters away from the target. And we take a clip of HE just because why not? For the field mods, left-hand side for the first one, as with every single medium tank in the game, it's kind of pointless going for the fast reverse speed. Doesn't really do anything when if I have a damaged gun or ammo rack, etc., this is going to negate the penalty. Then we go for the aiming, and then we could go for camo here, which would be quite nice. You would then go all the way up to 15, nearly 16%. However, just go for the left-hand side, get that better reverse speed, because most of the time you're going to be brawling with this. And then obviously the right-hand side for the last one, which is going to decrease the bloom after firing. Now, I've already played this. I played this yesterday on stream, and it was quite the experience. I didn't know what to expect going into it, but this thing is a terror at tier 9. Do you practice your reply voice? No. That'd be a bit weird. Enjoy your game, mate. See you later. Better luck at the next one. In the mirror. Apply. Get out of the shower. Apply. Can you make your apply voice for other stuff as well? Like, like package. I'm not gonna lie, chat. This tank's kind of fun. It's really weird, but kind of fun. Cup of tea. Apply. Oh, there's a Typefall heavy. Oh. What the fuck? Right. This, you know, this tank is slightly better than the other one. Wow. Just wow. Okay, man. Well then, I mean, pretty insane. Oh, look at that. Already ace tanker. 6.3. Apply. Oh, beautiful. Spin to reload faster. I can't spin. Look. I'm not too sure what my... Quite a predicament. 1 out of 5 chat is always a good trade, okay? Old model, mate. See you later. Long live the king's villain. Oh. Chat, you know I was #1 Ashigoro salesman? #1 Kame salesman now. Oh, imagine a 3-man platoon of these. That'd be lovely. Very balanced. Just meet any target and it's gone. Bang, and the tank is gone. Oh yeah, 0.5 dispersion by the way, chat. 0.5 dispersion. Oh, another high caliber. How glorious. I don't have any more applies. Apply. There you go. I clicked the pretend button. I need what plus on my press account. Max during a job interview. So why did you apply for this job? Apply? Okay, don't get greedy. Yep. Oh my god. Me and the Caliban are going through. Hello, sir. I don't have gun depression to shoot him. Oh, I hit the cupola. Gun depression is lacking, I will say. That is a not so great feature. I mean, you have the health, mate, and some form of armor. I mean, you're in an AMX65T, but at least you have some form of armor. Go on. It's like a pocket WT100. Yeah, this thing is actually insane. Apply. Oh, just go. Oh, why? Okay, I guess we're all just sitting here, are we? Thank you for blocking the entire team, E50M. Save my life? No, he didn't. Want to go and clip the 430U. The 0.5 dispersion, because it's 0.5 dispersion, it's accuracy, it doesn't mean anything. Accuracy is irrelevant in this game. Literally irrelevant, because shells will still go where you aim them. If there was less RNG in the game, then yeah, you'd probably miss quite a lot more. Well, no, the Gorilla and the Leo 120 still prove that accuracy is irrelevant, but on the opposite scale. Accuracy doesn't matter. What actually matters is the bloom. If you can control the bloom, the accuracy really doesn't matter. The Barras shows this. The Barras and the Gorilla show this perfectly. If you control the bloom and get that down to basically nothing, the more accurate it will feel. Yes, the bloom is this circle. Oh my god. .5 dispersion, by the way. That's a bit bad, though, that the RHM's dead. What the fuck? Oh, God. He's flipped! He's only gonna flipped himself once! Oh no. Ah, the flip wagon strikes once more. Well, I mean, we've got rid of the light tank. We're probably gonna die now, but it was alright. That's close. Is there anything that I can hit here? Go on, just go up a little bit more again. Yeah, unlucky. I could actually shoot this in a second. Well, rip. Oh my god! Please, before he reloads. Oh, this tank is so stupid. Oh, let's go and spin. I shouldn't actually spin because I'll get spotted easier, but... Oh. I am somehow still alive. Oh. Unfortunate. But I think this is way too good. It's just not good for the game. At least you can pen these. I mean, yeah, you're going to get some random ricochets, but at least you can actually pen them. So the Kame, is it a good vehicle? I think this is probably one of the best tier 9 premiums in the game. It's absolutely insane. The problem is that you just need to know how to play it. You play it as a pure ambush tank. You don't try and snipe with it at distance. You could do, like I've done with the Gorilla, for example. But you don't really want to. The entire purpose of this vehicle is to wait. You wait and wait and wait, and then strike at the isolated target. And the 0.5 dispersion, I never felt that, really. No more so than other autoloaders that would miss shots here and there in their clip. And honestly, I think this might be a little bit too good. It probably didn't need 5 shells in the clip. It could have done 4 and then been absolutely fine. But I think going up to 1,600 damage in a clip is just a little bit too much. Especially considering you can just wipe out an entire tier 8 with that. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. If you did enjoy, you know what to do. And I'll see you all in the next one.